Hey, so you want to be observant. You want to know what's happening in your surroundings. You want to read people like a book, and you actually want to take control of your life. If you're like new to this, if you actually want to be self-aware, you're gonna have to start by reading one person, like one person that you see on a daily basis. It could be anyone, it could be your parent, it could be your sibling, it could be a friend of yours, it could be anyone, okay? But you have to know them on a daily basis. I don't mean someone you just see on screen. You have to see them face to face. Like, for example, you take a friend of yours. So there's some points that you can say, like, for example, my friend is a kind person. She is smart, she is hardworking, but she isn't really that confident. She's quite indecisive. So you can like observe these things. You just have to notice their pattern. So yeah, just do that. That's like step number one. Step number two is basically that you're gonna have to see other people's reaction towards you. Okay, like for example, you're gonna have to see your parents' reaction towards you, your siblings' reaction towards you, your teacher's reaction towards you, your friends' reaction towards you, I don't know, whoever you're doing, like whoever you surround yourself with, you're gonna have to see the reactions towards you. Now, like for normal average people, it's gonna be like different reactions. Some people are gonna hate you, some people are gonna absolutely like they're gonna despise you, some people are literally gonna adore you just for being you, and like it's just gonna be like that for normal people. But however, if you notice that everyone is just like they either love you or they hate you, there's something wrong with you. You're gonna have to make an improvement on yourself, and you're gonna have to notice what is wrong. And if you don't know what's wrong with yourself, you can just ask some people. Now, the tip number 3 is the most important tip, which means that you're gonna have to be aware of the situation you're in. Like for example, if you're feeling very frustrated, like very annoyed, very frustrated, you're gonna have to take a step back before doing anything, before reacting to anyone. You're gonna have to think, I'm frustrated right now. Why am I frustrated? Is there something that made me frustrated? Is there something that's annoying me right now? And I guarantee you, if you start doing this continuously, you'll find the root of the problem, and you're gonna have to go and fix that, and that will literally save so much of your time and energy. And for example, like if I feel like, obviously don't like when I'm feeling like really happy, like when I'm happy I just stay happy, but whenever I'm feeling like really annoyed or really like angry, I take a step back and I think, okay, I'm literally being annoyed by every single thing in this world right now. Like, what is the reason? And normally it's just a minor reason. Like, for example, maybe I was procrastinating. Maybe I didn't finish this work that I wanted to because of this person. Maybe some event is getting delayed or something. So that's basically minor problems lead to major issues. So you guys need to focus on that. And a lot of people, like when you don't start focusing on these small things from the start, they start becoming bigger and bigger, and eventually you can still control it, but it's gonna kind of like become much more harder to do. Now, one more tip that I want to give is journaling. I recently started journaling for the past basically for a few weeks, I'd say. And it has helped me a lot, because the thing is, when you have so much on your mind, like when I have so much on my mind, for example, if I have like a friendship problem in my mind, it's like it becomes very wobbly in your head and you don't know to think straight, okay? And there's this one thing that I saw on TikTok. Like the thing is, whenever you have some problem with somebody, let's just say someone you really care about, you have a fight with them, you will, like a lot of people, they're not able to focus on what they're doing straight. And I also had that problem. But there's just one thing you need to say to yourself: yeah, I do have a problem with that person, but right now let's just live in the moment, and I'll give myself time later to think about it. It's a few words, but I can guarantee you it's gonna help you. Even if that's not helping you, that's when journaling comes in. You're gonna have to write down about anything that's like troubling you, or maybe just write down about your day. It will help you a lot, because you're writing down all your problems. You're writing them down on a piece of paper, and I can guarantee you, like, it just stops becoming wobbly in your brain. You actually see it and you think, oh my god, it's not that big of a deal. Why am I making such a big issue out of something that's just so tiny? And so it's like you fix it. And so yeah, that's it actually. So follow these 3 tips and tell me how it works for you guys. There's one more thing I wanted to tell you guys about. Okay, anyways, One more thing I wanted to tell you. If you think that journaling is like a waste of time, oh, I don't have time for this, bro, it literally takes 2 minutes of your day. If you can spend that much time scrolling, like freaking 2 hours a day, scrolling on TikTok, Instagram, just spend 2 minutes writing about your day. And then if you're like, oh my god, I have to study, I have to do this and that. When you journal, a slow writer becomes a fast writer, and a fast writer becomes an even fast writer. You write what's in your mind and you get it more clearly. You express yourself, and that's literally what you have to do in your exam. You have to write whatever you're thinking in the paper, and you're gonna have to write it fast. You improve your handwriting, you write faster, and you write what's in your brain. So basically, it's also training you for your exam. So if you bring any excuses, that's just literally not fair. So go do that, okay? Thanks for watching. Bye.